Well, hello, Bucks. This is our fourth issue. My name is Kevin York,
My name is Jen Golding.
and here's your news. Well, first of all, on the front page, we have wrapping up construction. See, construction has been going on for a while now. Maybe you'll see an occasional ladder that you might cause bad luck for yourself by walking under, or trip on some sawdust, or maybe see someone hammering away. And that's coming to a conclusion now, so people are quite happy about that. Secondly, the candidates clash for the first time and last time. Well, on October 15th, moderated by Bob Schaefer of CBS News, the candidates Barack Obama, who is a Democrat, and John McCain, a Republican, debated to decide who would become the next president of the United States. So that was in the news. And on the news page, we have a pain at the pumps. See, the high cost of gasoline is driving more students to take online classes here at Bucks. And compared to 2007, there has been an increase in students taking online courses. And of course, this is matriculated from high gas prices, because no one wants to drive here, and gas costs an arm and a leg. Jen, what do we have in other news?
Well, on page 3, we have a nice article about the Early Learning Center. The Early Learning Center is busy offering a high-class education for low-cost childcare. It's open from 7:30 to 4:30 for 2 to 5-year-olds, and there's a lot of fun activities planned this year for the kids, including a trip to the Philadelphia Zoo. In other news, Breast Cancer Awareness Month is wrapping up with a presentation on breast cancer awareness. Mary Chalik, the nutrition instructor at Bucks, held a lecture. It informed listeners on the links between diet and breast cancer. Although the cause of breast cancer is still unknown, fortunately there are many ways you can reduce your risk. Exercising and a plant-based diet can help. The Black Student Union, another club here at Bucks, is also busy hosting a variety of events. They're hosting a kosher cookie sale to benefit a local charity, but the sale ends at the end of this month, so hurry up before they're all gone. Get them in Rollins Room 16. Anyone interested in joining the Black Student Union can stop by Rollins 16 or 22. Everyone is welcome.
Hey Bucks, how's it going? I'd like to talk to you again this week about Dear John, Dear Jane, and this is an open letter to all those people that somehow annoy me. This week, it's one of my classic favorites. Dear person who keeps leaving a corrected version of my column on my door each week. Hey, we haven't met, but I'm Laura. I really didn't want to draw attention to your antics, but despite my better judgment, here goes. My office hours are listed on the door. You seem to enjoy tagging. Have you never had a typo? I have. It happens, and I don't lose sleep over you catching one. Maybe you are one of the unique individuals who are able to type perfectly, or you are the kind of person who can edit every story, lay out a minimum of 12 pages, and bang out a weekly column in 2 days. Oh, wait, that's right. You don't know jack about what I do because you don't do it. I'll give you this. Your love notes are rather annoying, so congratulations. I do appreciate that you with dedication read my column. I feel like Howard Stern in the sense that people read me because they hate me. I never thought that this was all that interesting, and I was aiming for funny entertaining, but whatever, I'll get over it. I would like to address some other issues in your corrections. Newspaper articles are not written according to Strunk and White, but instead follow AP style, which means Associated Press style. So when you cross out and scribble over most of the words and hyphens and other punctuation, you are wrong and I am right. I don't expect a layman to know this, but maybe you should take the time to do a little research before wasting my time. I do not have run-on sentences. How do I know this? Because Microsoft Word spell check and general knowledge of sentence structure says so. That was a fragment. Long sentences and non-restrictive relative clauses do not run-ons make. I had an appropriate use of a fragment that I mentioned back there. It's to delineate a point. Fragments are not evil. Okay. And there is a big word again. Yes, I do use the word delineate, and more specifically to your case against me was diatribes. Just because you don't know what it means doesn't mean I can't use it. Then there is one of my favorite deletions. You cross off my sentence introductions like so and but along with my contractions as if I'm writing a senior thesis. Welcome to the op-ed page of a newspaper. This is the type of media I'm expressing my opinion in, and it is not subject to the style your comp professor tells you is proper. In other words, this is a newspaper column. Therefore, I can use a casual tone in my sentence structure. Now, if I were going to attach a bibliography to the end of this, I'd look like an idiot. And if I turned in a U.S. history paper like this, then I would also look like an idiot. But you look like an idiot correcting an op-ed piece by someone you don't know, like the wannabe English professor you are. Why don't you leave the passive aggressiveness in your personal life and take a moment to gander at the hours I'm in the newsroom? Come on in and have a chat with me about your superiority. You think you're a God's gift to punctuation, why don't you edit for me? You take the time out of your life to criticize me, you might as well put it to some actual use. We newspaper people have had a few chuckles at your expense over this, but I'm sure we can all put that aside. And then you can work for me. Then you can expand your knowledge of grammar, because right now I consider it limited and not enlightening. You are not alerting me to something I don't already know. And instead of trying to irritate me because, oh my God, someone doesn't like my opinion of non-voters, take it for what it is. My opinion of the specific target audience, philosophy, or what have you. I am not aiming at 100% agreement. I'll expect you to leave your corrections on my desk in person. Thank you.
Democratic incumbent congressional representative Patrick Murphy and Republican Tom Mannion did not hesitate to criticize each other on various issues during a 90-minute debate at Bristol Riverside Theater on October 15th. And in all, Murphy promised to bring change during his next term in office. He said, if you want more of the same, if you want more of the status quo, then I'm not your guy. But if you want something different from what Bush has been doing for the past 8 years, then I'd appreciate your vote. And let's cut live to Patrick Murphy right now.
Hey everybody at Bucks County Community College, this is Congressman Patrick Murphy. It's great to be back here. I used to be a student here 17 years ago. I'm a big fan of Centurion. Used to read it all the time when I was a student here and still read it today. Thanks so much for all your support and good luck this November 4th.
And we're back. Well, that was a very interesting news conference, and I was moved in its entirety. So,
And in entertainment news, Britney Spears is back with her new video, Womanizer. This video has gone from number 96 to number 1 on the music charts this week. Is it fair to say that this new video will reestablish Britney as a princess of pop? In other entertainment news, there's a new show on the CW called Privilege.